And welcome back to the channel. Mr. Acolyte here, coming at you with another match review. We are back again at the World Tour Finals. This is the Group C stage. This time we've got Yasha versus Maddo. Let's see how this one breaks down. Okay, so it looks like we got our teams locked in here. This should be a really exciting one here. We got Yasha versus Maddo, which is France versus Japan. You don't get to see this very often, so that's pretty exciting. Yasha, always a fun player to watch, but Maddo is actually one of my favorite players to watch. I'm a big fan of his, especially his Zamasu. I think his Zamasu is actually insane and incredibly fun to watch, so let's see what kind of plays are going to be happening here between two of the strongest from their regions. These are the kind of matchups you can only see at a World Tour. You love to see it. What do we got? Whoa, starting off with the beam, but Zamasu C is going to get the first pickup. Okay. Going to pick up a lot of meter here. Doing the baby thing. Loops, loops, loops. Ooh, okay. Blue beat, but it still does the same amount of damage.
Which is weird.
Oh, okay, I like that. I like that mix up there. So I like how he sets him up to block the C assist here with the block string, jumps over him because this is so plus, but on the way down before he actually touches the ground, he does a delayed air dash. This is a great way to mix up like a high-low because, you know, obviously when you jump over, you can land and go low. You can do a button on the way down. But inputting this dash like right before you touch the ground, that's a good way to like trick the opponent into thinking that you landed when you really didn't.
Which is weird. Oh my goodness!
Gosh, Maddo looking incredible.
So this should be a kill as well as build up a lot of meter. This is one of the best things about playing Baby on point is that if you win the point war, your next character is going to come in with a ton of meter. So this is really good, especially team synergy wise, because it's like Baby built up a bunch of meter. Trunks needs a lot of meter to function, so this works out well. Ooh, super dash. Whoa. Okay, well, I think he was trying to flip to escape right there. Locked him down with a split finger shot, was not able to pick him up. But then, yeah, he tried to flip out of trouble. He's like, you know what? I'm out of here. But Yasha, with very, very good neutral awareness, actually tracks him down mid-air.
If you will get counter hit there, if you block the Banshee Blast, it actually jams the super dash.
I also like, I mean, Yasha's a professional, so he's not going to do this, but I also like the fact that he didn't forget that he already used his jump. Like, that's something you actually see happen a lot, even in high-level play, where people, you know, they fish for the hit, get the hit, but forget that they used their jump. Here he did a very short combo just due to the fact that he had already used his jump to get that first hit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Staggers up. Whoa. Maddo did react, but he was just a little too late there. You see the blue bubble, like meaning the air button passed through him, but it was a little too late. Yasha did land in time to make that safe. Baby B, whoa, yeah, Baby B. I like that. Baby B into the Shining Slash. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Shining Slash being 20 frames, I think is kind of crazy. That is so fast for an overhead that gives you all of this. Like, you get this much damage off of a 20 frame overhead. 20 frames that's very, very hard to block. Usually anything under 20 is considered unreactable. 20 is like the last, you know, ounce of like an area that's considered that you can react, but you have to like pay very close attention. For example, in Strive, Tap Dust is 20 frames, and that hits people all the time, you know, because again, 20 is really fast, but Tap Dust, you don't get anything. Like, unless you have meter, you have to spend some sort of resource to actually get anything out of Tap Dust, like a big resource. But here, for half a bar, Trunks is, you know, murdering you.
Assassin. They played that a lot of matches, and you know that's obviously one of the best.
Ooh, wake up barrier is going to get him out of dodge. Man, it's crazy. Like, you don't think about Vegito as a character with a good reversal, but barrier is actually pretty darn good.
Interrupted there. Wake up with the counter.
And the thing is, he's got so many years on Trunks too, so you're not going to
Level
miss any
3.
layer of tech that's available for the character.
What's the
Yasha
mix?
finding a way to clash back with.
Oh, nice.
that
Forces out the
counter,
spark.
but now
Baby
in
B once
sparking,
again
Maddo is
blocking him.
A terrifying prospect.
Lots of
Excellent spark
overheads.
right
The
there.
crisscross
Forcing
gets
Yasha to
out.
use
The
his as
spark
well.
here. Super dash lock him down. Oh, the stubby button moment. Stubby man. Yeah, they both took a step back. Maddo goes for the reflect at the same time that Yasha decides to hit a button, but the button is just a little bit too stubby. Like you see, he did hit the button. It's just that, you know, 17's lights have no range on them, so it does end up whiffing. That means a big punish, which means Trunks is very, very dead. Vegito coming in. It looks like he wants Vegito versus Baby. 17 versus Baby would definitely be hard. Whoa, no way. That was so sneaky. Empty vanish directly into command grab.
This damage is about to go crazy right here.
Yeah,
That's a sheesh.
Way. I think that's exactly what he was looking for. Maddo on the offensive, and the empty vanish is such a potent tool, especially when you have that EX.
Dragon rush. Level 3
Sure, level 3 coming
again.
here.
What
Let's
is
see
the
how Maddo
mix?
defends.
Cross up. Monkey.
Yo.
Monkey. Powered
That was
up
crazy
monkey.
right
This is
there.
gonna hurt.
That was so good, and I
Using
mean,
the monkey on the other side.
and that's a hard call out.
Big
Yep,
damage
great from
there. Command grab. Everybody forgets that he has that. So he's gonna build more than enough meter here. More than enough.
MVP no more.
And that's gonna knock 17 off of the board. Anchor Vegito coming in. He's got a lot of meter here.
And a character that is perhaps one of the best in the game right now.
Whoa, super dash clashed with the river
Perhaps
dance.
one of the best in the game right now.
Wacky.
Oh my gosh.
Actually set him up to get hit by Baby B. That's crazy.
On the EX legs.
Slicer.
Shot did not work out.
Pressure
See what
here.
happens here. Lockdown once again. Stagger pressure are gonna just reset that neutral. Oh my
Man,
gosh. Doesn't have his
and
assist.
yeah, see, this is something, Zamasu does not have a lot of weaknesses in this version. He's pretty much like a perfect character. But I will say, like, one notable weakness he has is he is a character that has trouble actually regenerating assists. Because if you use his built-in Oki here, like what Maddo does, he gets the knockdown and then goes into flight. This is Zamasu's Oki. Going into flight, and then the blade, you know, you have a lot of options here. You can delay, you can do it immediately, but this catches up tech and back tech, and it beats reflect. So this is his Oki, but the problem here is that because he's in flight mode, he hasn't touched the ground, so his assist is not going to regenerate. Usually, your Oki with any character is going to start to give you back your assists, but with Zamasu, that's just not possible because you're still airborne. So here he does the flight beam, which is very plus, so he's not getting his assist back. He doesn't get the opening off of that, so he goes back into flight. And by doing this, he's not touching the ground, so he's still not getting his assist back. Blade beam, and then once again goes into pressure. So because he's putting him in a block string, he's not going to get his assist back. So right there, finally he had a big enough gap that you can see Baby's finally coming back. But yeah, that is one of that's one minor weakness that you can't point out for Zamasu. It can be really hard to get your assist back. But I also want to point out this here. That was godlike. I like the fact that he basically faked a cross up here with the JS. Like, this is like a pressure reset here. Normally, if he had done like a regular, like, just, you know, run-of-the-mill cross up, the 2S probably would have sniped him, but because he just did a JS, it beat that, and he was able to land because he whiff canceled the H. Whiff canceled the H and then was able to do a 2L. Very, very cool.
The fact that he recovered in time after the whip 5H on the S confirmed.
That's really sick.
There we go. Beautiful stuff.
Maddo taking game one. He's in the lead.
Yasha.
First ability to
Okay, let's see what happens here in the second game.
Able to win neutral with Baby.
Can't see anything.
Found the mix-up, and after that,
Camera crew really loves the players. They think they're really handsome.
Manage, and Yasha might get that same rebuttal right back.
Big
here.
opening for Yasha. Not sure what the round start was, but big opening for Yasha here.
Down, Baby.
Nice break.
From Maddo.
Oh, I like that. Command grab into C assist to ensure that he gets a big turn there.
From Maddo.
I like that.
C assist keeping you safe after the command grab. Normally you'd expect somebody to try to super.
Oh, get off of me, sir. EX, DP.
Yeah, and you don't build a lot of bar here. Yeah, I mean, it is still a potential kill. You have the active switch as well.
Yeah, he's very, very dead. Build just enough meter. Optimization station checking in. Baby's out of there. So now it's going to be up to Trunks to try to shorten this lead. I mean, ooh, okay.
Do you have the sparking route here though? You probably just go for the tag.
Yeah.
Goes for the tag. Yeah, he didn't want to burn his spark. He's already behind.
That's a big 50% off.
Oh man, yeah, these flips keep getting sniped.
50% off the top of Vegito. And
Command grab. Why does he have this? Why can he do this?
Extended Vegito combos.
Optimization station.
So strong.
Yeah, and see, this is what I was talking about in the last round. See, check this out. So Yasha spent everything on that optimized combo, but look at his Oki here. He does a delayed dash here into the jab, and that's more than enough to give him back his assist. So you can see while he's pressuring Maddo here, his assists are regenerating. Now, because he did so many active tags, the assists are coming back very, very slowly because active tag has almost a C assist level of assist cooldown, but the important thing is they are cooling down.
That much better as well. Like it gave him another outlet for damage and meter build that he didn't.
Man, shining slash, dude.
Him another outlet for damage and meter build that he didn't.
Shining slash. He reflected.
Slash is the great equalizer. Look at him melt.
So much damage.
Man, dude. Shining slash. That's got to be one of the best moves in the game right now. It has to be. It's too strong. Yeah, he sparked out.
Oh my god, the EX flip out. Oh,
nice reflect there.
Under duress. He's not out of. Oh,
my god, bro.
Under duress. He's not out of.
Flipping is not allowed here. Not allowed. Yasha has tagged every flip.
With the super dash, Yasha should be able to get rid of Trunks here.
Yeah, Trunks should go down here. Okay, that's gonna be huge.
Look at the meter build.
Such a battery. Andrew 17.
Boom. One.
Now Zamasu almost 4 bars.
3.
Yasha had to spend the level 3 to ensure he gets the kill.
And now it's Anchor Zom. I am a believer in Anchor Zom,
it's hard.
Against the 14,
but
you know, with synergy like this.
That's a lot of hits he needs.
To, like, reset his pressure, get the wall of light set
Super
up.
dash.
It's really a tough scroll.
So he's just gonna be flying.
You did not want to lose these.
That was nice by Yasha. He actually ended up staying above the blade and then came down with a button afterwards when it was safe, and used 17 to make his staircase plus and get a mix up. That was beautiful. Big drop though, but a beautiful sequence.
The defense is still there though.
Okay, gonna.
Yasha, trying to go same side,
Oh man, he did it again. He did the same side.
The defense is still there though.
He did the same side. It actually did get the hit. It actually did get the hit there.
Trying to go same side, but yeah, hey, that nerf on Vegito is a no way. No. The third hit of the Rekka.
That was a very weird interaction.
Yasha finds a way on these.
What's next? Beam plus frames. And yeah, the 50-50. Not much you can do about that. Rekka into assist. He's airborne. He decides to land and then just does a same side ID.
And that should be the game.
Hard to block.
Easy confirmed to take us to a 1-1 position.
And now Yasha has tied it up. It is now tied 1-1. Who is going to make the final adjustment here? Maddo getting a little bit of coaching here from his buddy.
Ecohan trying to give him
looks like him and Ecohan are just having a little bit of a conversation.
I mean, it's hard because, so now
okay, here we go. Round start. Whoa, Trunks, where did you come from, sir? My man came from behind the back. He's like, get away from him. It's always funny when an assist comes out from the other side. Like, look at this. He's literally coming out from behind Gogeta's back. Like, that's so funny looking.
Between these two. And this,
wow.
Nice cross under. I like that.
Start, but now he's got no assist left in the tank. So you got to be able to open him up and keep the pressure going with just super baby.
Lot of meter build here.
That's it.
Oh, that was beautiful. He used the reset on Oki here. So he gets the 6S, and then right here, instead of ending the combo, well, he does end the combo. He uses 2S to reset, and the Key Blast comes back and ambiguously pushes him out of the corner, and he gets a cross-up.
Oh, use that.
That was super cheap.
That was huge.
Because the Key Blast
He's
comes back,
dead.
Super Baby Zoo's ability to create that pressure along with his own.
Oh my God, and the assist came back. Oh my God, dude. Optimization. Hold on, let me see that again. That ender was so tight. He did ground pound into C assist, into Dragon Rush, into another C assist, into the Acid Rain, into level 1. Oh my God. The optimization. He killed and he has 2 bars left after killing. Man, what an opening.
Is just what takes Vegeta Blue out of the picture.
Man, Yasha and Maddo, like 2 of the most optimized players you can see, bro. These routes that they're doing are just... They have just been optimized to the limit. Oh, nice block there. He actually did block the Shining Slash.
So you have another 50-50 to hold. Goes for mid. Backdash 5M, the classic.
6M. Oh, punched him in the ankles. Ankles clipped.
Jump for sure. Yasha signature. Let's see how this one unfolds. Don't count him out yet, just because he lost the character early.
Exactly. He's been so good at making any of these
knockdown here. No assist. Get off of me. The Masu C. Oh, corner steal.
Because he's already in sparking. He's going to be doing so much damage. He has the
Oh, look at the damage, dude.
So at least you're still alive.
Level 1. Whose level 3 do we want? Zom? Okay, I'm surprised. Not the best level 3 situation out there.
Honestly, you kind of have to.
Oh, man. That was a really good bait. That was a really good bait. Okay, I take it back. Now I see why he did that. He did that because he wanted Blade Beam. Blade Beam is actually fantastic at baiting Spark because you basically, it's one of those moves that doesn't allow you to Spark. Like, you can't really Spark until the beam comes out. And once it comes out, Zamasu can teleport. And the defender can't tell if he's teleporting forward or backwards. So it's like, this makes it like an amazing auto spark bait. And you can see that he even tried to punish it with the slicer here. It was just a little too late.
But he doesn't get the full punish. If he was able to find the punish there.
Oh my God, hits his shoes again. Oh man, very rare drop from Yasha. Insanely rare drop. Dead. He's dead, my brother.
This game might have just fallen out of his hands.
That's right. This could seriously
17. That's it.
Oh my word.
17 has to make this comeback.
Had such contentious,
man, man, Maddo is going in. He's like, I'm not gonna let this chance pass by. You got 7 bars. I'm going. And look, he's going all the way in. Oh my God.
Every bar is another step towards victory.
That's it.
Maddo.
The Key Blast. Andrew 17 solo might not be the best at dealing with that. Okay.
Oh man. Whoa, he challenged. Okay, I think Maddo's being a little too aggressive now. Oh my God, yeah, he's challenging. Oh man, okay. I think Maddo might be getting a little overzealous because he's so close to winning. You do not want to play around with Yasha 17. You absolutely, bro.
Yeah, level 1 into 3 should be enough.
So close, it's so close, but yeah, you might be right.
I don't think so. 1%. 6M.
Had to spend a lot of resource to do that. Like
Zom coming in. That's 1 down, 2 to go.
Because I mean, if you get the EX command
Super dash.
coming out from
Ooh, did not get the pickup there.
Then you're cooked.
play this neutral here.
This is
Maddo can just play
spooky.
it as slow as he possibly wants. Can wait for the back with the
That's
double
insane. Yasha, he's a machine, bro.
Maddo can just
He's
play-
a machine. He did grounded blade. This pushes you away. Yasha immediately did a moon jump just to catch up to where he was gonna be. That was amazing. And he resets on hit.
But the double mix-up, that's
Oh
Maddo
my
immediately
God.
losing two
Yasha
characters.
he's
The
too
Zamasu
dangerous,
no
bro.
longer back there, and what seemed like
He's
an
too
inescapable
dangerous.
position is now a lead for Yasha.
Let's see here. 17 versus
It's
Trunks.
crazy.
5 bars.
Yeah.
Does he have his flip
5
license?
bars on
Even if
Trunks.
Yasha just gets
That's like one shining slash
Oh,
though.
he flipped right in.
Yeah, he reflected it. That was really nice.
Very nice.
If he hits Shining Slash, he wins.
Players know that they have a lot of time.
Oh!
I'm not able to connect.
Man, the movement here, dude.
A lot of properties, not able to find the mark.
Plus frames. Shining Slash.
Not able to jump away.
Flips.
Flip away from the pressure. Full screen once again.
Maddo perhaps realizing that was his chance.
The defense.
Oh my God. Oh my God, dude, this is so intense. The overhead connects.
Wait.
No, he can't kill off of this. He can't kill off of this. Oh my God, dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, and he clonks him over the head. Yasha with a well-deserved pop-off. Extremely well-deserved. He earned that pop-off. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta say, the turning point had to be when 17 came out here. I think Maddo, in my opinion, just made the huge mistake of just getting overzealous. Like, he's playing Baby, who is incredibly hard to get in on and has, you know, pretty much the best neutral and zoning in the entire game. But rather than like utilizing that, he actually tried to smother Yasha. And 17's not a character that handles zoning at neutral that well. He does have his barrier and he has options, but he's not that good at getting in against zoning, so I feel like Maddo should have utilized that. But especially here, you can see that he's choosing a lot of really aggressive options. Like he gives into these staggers a couple of times rather than like going for a reflect. Yeah, he went for a button and he does that twice, and that ends up, you know, losing him his Baby. And like once Baby is dead, the monster came out. He starts to play more reserved here. He's still kind of going in, but he's a little more reserved with Zamasu. But at this point, I feel like Yasha got like really comfortable, and then he just had this amazing read right here where he just landed on him. You can tell Maddo was not expecting this, because usually when a blade beam is blocked, it buys the Zamasu player like time and space, but Yasha didn't give him either. He just immediately got on him and went for the reset. Like, that was a crazy double read to track him down and go for a reset. And then of course the final exchange here, Yasha was very, very weary of that Shining Slash. It might be one of those things where Maddo went to that well a few too many times during the set, so Yasha was very aware of it. I liked this here where he did the Shining Slash which was plus, and then did the EX version, but Yasha tried to jump out, so, you know, he wasn't even there to get mixed. Because yeah, if Maddo would have hit a Shining Slash, I'm pretty sure he would have killed. But yeah, that wasn't the case. Yasha ends up getting the mix up here, and then of course the final mix was the key blast into the EX elbow overhead, which finally sealed the deal, allowing Yasha to take it. And with that, we have reached the end of this review. Thanks for listening, guys. This was a great set. Definitely let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, as it does help out a lot, and I do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming action. We still got a lot more reviews left ahead of us. And as always, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.